All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the live stream. So, voice test 1 2 3 1 2 3. Can you guys hear me clearly? Can you guys hear me clearly? Testing 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay. So, let's just get started with the fresh analysis. So, daily candle just the previous daily candle just in a bullish form, and current candle just continuously pushing to the downside, and we're just having like a resistance on the previous daily time frame, and we just need to go through from daily to h4 to see good neat and clean picture here. So now h4 time frame, if I can see, this one is just like created a resistance here. We are having that support here. Let's just go from daily to h1. We're just having like a resistance, a support here as well, and at the same time we're just having like a resistance. Market just already rejected from this area and continuously pushing upside. Even it just break and close above the previous candle high, but the candle just do not have upper wick. Like it's like a 50% probability that it could be continuously pushing upside. And now this candle just continuously pushing to the downside because the candle just not showing range in it. It just show the volume, but there's just like no range. If you just wanted to continuously pushing to the upside, the candle should create a wick, break above the previous candle high. That could make sense to continuously pushing to the upside. So I think so this makes sense to take this M30 resistance as well. And if I just look at 30-minute time frame, so the candle just closed within the range. It just closed within the range, and below this area, if we just go some kind of confirmation candle, it's like a tradable range. 45 50 pip, I would say it's easy like a 40 to 55 pip range to the downside. I think so just need to look at 15-minute time frame. 15-minute time frame, so 15-minute time frame, we're just having like a support here, and candle just closed within the support area. It just did not, it just broke the low, but it just could not close below the support area. So still we just like holding this resistance, and at the same time we're just having like the support here. This makes sense. H1 is still open actually. H1 is actually still open. So you know what, if I just go some kind of how much range it is. Okay, it's like a 50 pip range, just like a 50 pip range. And you know what, when the 30-minute candle just close with the same size of the previous candle, there is a higher probability market will start doing consolidation. So we'll see. And in a very beautiful way, I would say that if we just like break below the support area here, so it's just like a very beautiful 50 pip range to the downside. So we grab something out of it, and if we break above this area, we have like a very beautiful range to the upside as well, 60 pip. But can I take a trade from the range? Let me just see, because the previous H1 candle is still open. This is the another support area on the H1 time frame. M30 showing clean traffic, and market just already rejected from this area. Okay, M15. It's just getting interesting right now. So it would be better if I just wait for the candle to close above the resistances, like a smaller range, I would say just like a 40 to 50 pip range, and 30-minute just close with the same size of the previous candle. So might be we will just do some kind of consolidation now. So it's just like easily to understand, buys only make sense if we just break above this high, and if we just broke below this support area, so sell makes sense. So just need to wait, and there's just like I think so 25 minutes left for the opening of London session. Pre-London just going on. It's also having volume in it, but we just need some kind of structure, some kind of confirmation should be there for the execution. So till that we will just wait. We just already had a plan with us now. like breaking down the chart from higher time frame to lower time frame, and I can easily see that one we are just like doing some kind of consolidation, get it a low, get it a high, again it's just like tapping to the low. So we'll see how we will react if we just like break and close above this resistance area. So buys totally makes sense. If we're just doing some kind of consolidation, then after the consolidation, if we just score some kind of confirmation candle above the resistance or below the support, so sells make sense, and above the resistance buys make sense. So now we just need to wait, actually just need to wait. Actually in this situation, I just don't want to go as an impulse entry. Even this candle just break below this low area, because the previous candle just closed right beside the green candle. Look at this one, the red candle just closed right it just tried to break the low, but it just like did not close below the support area, like below the previous candle. So yeah, so I have to be cautious about this thing. So let's see, let's wait now, just like having a great idea with us now. Okay, took a SL in pre-London, sir, when 30-minute candle close below 1 hour, where you just need to send me the chart. Tushar just send me the chart so I can dictate you on that one. Also closing candle was candle without upper wick. Okay. Yesterday and why we had a great trade. Yeah, exactly. So just waiting now. I'm just waiting. Let's just look at pound yen. What's just going on pound yen? So pound yen, if I just look at daily time frame, after the long consolidation, daily candle just like broke below this consolidation area. Just remove these all things. Okay, so the previous daily candle just closed as an impulse entry to winners. So if this current candle create a week and break this low, you have a very beautiful 100 pip range to the downside by base on daily time frame. So let's just break it down, like we are just having like a resistance here. At the same time, we're just rejecting from the same support. Let's just go from daily to H4. H4, we just need to readjust the zones. Look at this one, H1. H1, we're just having like a resistance at this place, and if we just like zoom in, and then we will understand there is just like another resistance here. But if you just break above this resistance, there's just like another resistance on the left hand side, so I will just consider this one. But for more better picture, I would say I would like to go from H1 to M30. Okay, M30 just showing some kind of clean structure here. If we just look at this one, resistance right on the left hand side, and if the candle just break and close above this area with the volume, it could be like fill this range. It's just like a 30 pip range on the left hand side. That makes sense. But before that, we just need a confirmation candle should have to be closed above this area, so you can grab 15-20 pips out of it. And if the candle just broke and closed below this area, you are it's just going to be like a very beautiful cells, actually. Look at this one, it's also having like a clean traffic until like a 29, I would say 194. It could be continuously pushing to the downside until like 194 750 something like this with the volume, because if it just break below this area, it could be the breaking the low of the previous daily as an impulse entry. Look at this one, just consider this candle as an impulse entry. So if it just wanted to continuously pushing upside, then there is no business of this candle to break its own low. If it just break its own low, then there is a high probability it could continuously pushing to the downside. But right now it makes sense. Look at this H1 time frame, how the candle just like rejecting from the downside, rejecting to the upside. All you just need to see, you just need to wait for the candle to close. Like a candle should be closed in your direction, so there's a higher probability you can grab something out of it. So right now just like hitting higher low, something like that. So just need to wait, break above this high 195 550, clean traffic, could be continuously pushing upside by depending on the volume. And if you just break this low, very high probability continuously pushing to the downside. So let's just get back to gold. What's just going on a BTC? BTC just standing at 114. Okay. So let's get back to the gold. Gold never get old. Look like bearish trend session. Maybe it could to make lower low. Let's see. Previous week candle have no top wick. Yeah, I remember that one. The previous weekly candle just do not have a upper wick actually, and it just closed right on the resistance area. So we'll see. We'll see. And even if we just wanted to take a sell or something like that, we just need some kind of confirmation candle on a lower time frame. Okay, the 50-minute just breaking the low here. You know what? But I just need to stick with my plan. I just already had a plan that I'm just not gonna take an impulse entry here. But it because the at this area, it also breaking the low of previous H1 as well. Look at this one. And then we just have like a wick fill on the left hand side. And if you just look at 30-minute time frame, it's just breaking the low, impulse entry, tradable range, M15 breaking the low, impulse entry, but just not satisfied with this one. I just wanted to see at least a candle should be close below the support area, so the next candle create a wick, break the low, so it could be continuously pushing to the downside. So I will just wait. I am just not interested in buy sells actually right now at this level. Just want to see. Actually, it makes sense the way it's just like breaking this rejection on the left hand side. It makes sense, but there's just like 3 minutes left for the 50-minute candle to close. Just like 3 minutes left. So I will wait at least like a 50-minute candle to close to see how it's just going to be close and how much it just already moved. Just moved like 70 pips here in this situation. All I just need to see at least a 50-minute confirmation. 30-minute just like break the previous candle low, break the rejection on the left hand side. We have like a green traffic on the left hand side, but still just need to wait for this 50-minute candle to close. Just like 2 minutes left for the 50-minute candle to close. And doesn't matter if I just miss this move, it's just like not gonna be a part of my plan. And if in the last minute, if it just like fill the range on the left hand side, or at least like, let's see, there's just like I would say 2 minutes left for the 50-minute candle to close. Let's see how these 2 minutes will give us some kind of confirmation. Sir, have you taken any trade so far? No, just didn't took any trade. Yeah, look at this one. But last day I was just like playing game on this account. Then I just realized what the hell I was just doing there. I just took like 3 4 trades continuously in 1 to 2 candle. Here, look at this one. Was just playing with the over trading. Then I just realized, oh man, what are you doing? It's just like, even it's a small account, still it's like a real money. So I just like close at break even. So yeah, it was just like a playing on the mobile phone. Not a good idea. Okay. So just like continuously pushing to the downside. You did overtrade. Yeah. Here I was just like I don't know why I was just like doing that one. I was just like thinking about something. Okay. So it's just like continuously pushing to the downside. But even I was just like doing overtrade, still I just like standing at the break even. Didn't lose anything there. Okay. So but not a good idea. Damn, it just like move now. 20 pips, 15 pips. If I just execute on the next candle, stop loss within the range of 20 pips, and what I'm just targeting right now. So few seconds left for this 50-minute candle to close, and look at this one. It's just like move in the last 1 to 2 minutes, last 1 to 2 minutes, last 1 to 2 minutes. Just going to be close. Okay, so no trade for me. There is like no trade for me. You can see what happened here. The candle just do not have a bottom wick. The candle just actually don't have a bottom wick, but it's like showing very strong momentum in it. You know what? But just can't do anything about it. I will wait. I will wait and we'll see how the 30-minute candle to close. You know what? If this 15-minute candle, current 15-minute candle, if it just close back into the range, and then we just enter into opening of London, the next candle create a weak breakup of the high, I am definitely gonna take a buy. Now sells doesn't make sense to me, and also the previous candle have no bottom wick. It's same as it is how we just like faced before. The candle which actually just do not have a upper wick is just like a 50-50% probability, and same if the candle just do not have a bottom wick, it's just like a 50-50% probability. This candle actually didn't have upper wick. What happened? Market just continuously pushing to the downside. This candle didn't have bottom wick, so 50-50% that it could continuously pushing to a downside. And even if it's just like continuously pushing to a downside, doesn't matter, because right after few pips there's just like another resistance, you are another support you are having on the left hand side. So will you just ask yourself, this is our complete range what we just having before, and this candle just already fill half of the range, like we just like missed this half range already, was not interested in anticipating into like a impulse entry, because there's just like a candle I just needed to close within the like below the support area and nearby the support area for the candle, for the next candle to create a, we can break the low to continuously pushing to downside to fill this range. Now this candle actually fill half of the range on the left hand side. This candle actually fill half of the range on the left hand side, and this candle also do not have a bottom wick, and now we just having also having like a less range on the left hand side, like less tradable range on the left hand side. So it could be way more riskier than risky one. What I just wanted to see, if I just wanted to take a sell, I just wanted to see a candle should be close somehow in this shape. Just wanted to see a candle should be close somehow like this, then next candle create a wick and break the low, so I can execute somewhere here by placing stop loss within the range. So expecting that if there's just like a 50 pip range, so can I grab like 25 pips out of it? This makes sense. Okay, so sir, my last week went really well. I hit a lot of TPs and only had one or two SLs. Very nice. But this week I don't know why every trade is going wrong. Just need to break down the chart, buddy. Just like look at your like the mistake you're just doing there. Just look at that one. All right. So even if a trade goes slightly negative, I ended up closing it entirely. I don't know why I'm not able to hold my trades. I really don't understand what the problem is. Just lower the load size, because you are just taking the risk which actually you are not like it's just like not affordable for you to lose that one. So just lower the load size, so higher probability you will just make your monies. Okay, speak in Urdu. Your English is weak. Okay, if you just don't understand this English, then I think so you just need to leave this live stream. But it will be in English, doesn't matter. However, I'm speaking right now. Okay, so let's see. Some people having their weakness in their side, and they just try to implement that thing onto others. What I would say a clever thing he's just trying to do. Speak in Urdu in what you are good at. Your English is weak AF. Okay, thank you so much to giving me advice. Sir, do you take sell right now? No, I'm just not gonna take sell. I just already explained this one why I'm just not interested in a sell. It just already filled half of the range on the left hand side, and the candle just do not have a bottom wick, so it could be like a forceful trade to execute somewhere here. If I just wanted to take a sell, I just need some kind of new structure to be formed. For that I just need to wait. So I just wanted to see how this 50-minute candle, 30-minute candle just going to be closed. So you know what, with this 50-minute candle closure, it's going to be like a 1 hour candle closure. It's just like going to be like closing of 30-minute time frame, which just like previous candle just closed below the like within the range, like it broke the low but could not sustain its pressure, but it just like closed within the range like above the previous candle. So if I just wait like 15 like 10 minutes, so I can see, or I can understand that this candle which just do not have a bottom wick, if this current candle break or close back into the range, and then we will just like having a H1 candle closure, we will having like a 30-minute candle which just close back into the range, and then we will just also enter into like opening of London session. So then we'll see how I can take a buy here. But for buys, I just wanted to see this candle should have to be close within the range. Okay, just kidding, I just wanted to reply my comments. All right, that's like, okay, here you go. Just do kidding with yourself now. So you just try to point out someone by trying to, oh, here we go, don't even want to explain something. Okay, Salam Badru, is there any currently running discount for the MT5 simulator? Sayed Noor, if you just like go to through the link, you will just get the link into the description in this YouTube live. So once you just go through the link, you will be get 50% off. It's just already going on. Okay, sir, tell them to trade like you, as their trading is weak and that's why they are here. Yeah, that's why just like sitting in a, actually I just don't wanna to rude with anyone. Let them do whatever they wanted to do. If they just cannot do anything with their life to like they want, if they just can't change their life even, so what they can do with others life, they just can dictate someone easily. That all they can do only. But I just do not have any kind of complex. I'm just like, I'm here to make money, I'm making money, that's all I just needed. Doesn't matter how, I'm just like doing that one. Okay, did you go to any trade today? No, David. Still waiting for the structure to be formed. Actually, wanted to take a sell, but it just like closed far away from the support area. Also closed with no bottom wick. Now I'm just like waiting for this current candle to close back into the range. So it could be somehow like this. H1 just going to be closed in 7 minutes. So if this H1 just close within the range, like look at this one, we're just having like a support area on the left hand side. And if this M30 candle just close back into the range, or if this M15 just close back into the range, and with the opening of London session, there's a probability we can fill this range. But for that, the confirmation will be, we just need a candle should be close back into the range. Good morning, Kasbai. Welcome, welcome, Fizan. How are you doing, buddy? Good morning, Kas. Good morning, good morning. And at the same time, now if this 15-minute candle just close with a small bullish candle and the next candle create a weak break above, break the low, then by depending on the volume, then depending on the volume, I would say it could be continuously pushing to a downside. So I'm just like printing different scenarios in my mind. I'm just like just like taking this support area of H1 to just remind me like where this H1 is going to be closed. It's just like for the reminder actually. Yes, like it's just like a body of the previous daily time. I'm just it's gonna be a very tricky trade. You know what? It's just like gonna be a very tricky trade. So still there's just like 5 minutes left for the candle to close and 5 minutes left for the opening of London, and I'm just waiting. It could be a tricky one. You know what? If it just like break the body of the previous daily time frame, it could be a huge drop. H4 pushing to the downside. H1 going to be close and do not have a upper wick. M30 going to be close below the support area. M15 just creating a support right now. Next candle create a wick, break the low. I will even avoid this rejection on the left side like a support by depending on the volume. I could see a drop, but for that the candle should have to be create a wick and break the low. Could be a very tricky trade, but still there's just like 4 minutes left for the candle to close. Just like a 4 minutes left for the candle to close. Okay, Cash Pro, if the current 15-minute close as exhaustion bearish candle, can we consider a sell? We'll see. Let's see. There's just like 4 minutes left for the candle to close. We'll see how this candle is going to be closed. You know what? I also wanted to like if this candle just close with a small body and next candle create a week and break the low, I will definitely go with the sells by depending on opening of London, by depending on the structure. Even I will just like try to avoid this support area on the left hand side. Then I will like try to hold on to my trade, to be honest. I will try to hold on to my trade. We'll see. We'll see how it's just gonna work out. But there's still like 3 minutes left. In 3 minutes, the whole scenario can be changed. So 2 minutes now, just like 2 minutes left for the candle to close. I have two plans with me. If this candle just close with a small body, next candle create a wick, break the low, I'm just gonna execute by depending on the volume. If this current candle close back into the range, I'm just gonna take a buy. Two scenarios I'm just having right now with me. So let's see. This candle closure will give me the confirmation where I should go ahead actually. Just wanna take a little higher risk today. Can I take like a 30-40 pips? So it's just gonna be a 60 pips, $60. So it's okay. How much I just made on this account? Okay, it's standing at $290. Okay, let's see, can I risk the above $80? Okay, if it break this low, the previous daily body just gonna broke here, support gonna broke here, H1 gonna close below the support, M30 going to be close below the support, and we're just going to be enter into opening of London. Okay, so 1 minute left, only 1 minute left for the candle to close. There's just like 1 minute left. Just like 1 minute left. Yes, even if it's just like going to be close with a small body, I'm just still gonna take a sell here. If the next candle create a, we can break the low. Okay, few seconds, 30 seconds left. Let's go. They're just like, it would be more better if this candle just closed with a small bullish candle, but it's still like as a good impulse entry, I would say. But the candles, but for this impulse entry, I just wanted to see a candle to create a wick and break the low. So they just like this, just like 10 seconds left. 7, 5, 6, 7. Okay, here we go. Candle just closed, create a wick, just created a wick, close with a small bearish one. If this current candle break the low of the previous one below here, I'm just gonna execute by depending on the volume, but for that it just have to be broke the low of the previous candle low. So the H1 just already closed now below the previous support area of H1. M30 also closed below the support. We are just entering into opening of London, so we'll see. For execution, I just wanted to see this candle should have to be break the low of the previous 50-minute candle low. Just need to zoom it. Let's see now. Don't tell let's go, it will go without. Yeah, just waiting right now, just retracing. It could be a very tricky one. Okay, impulse as with London Open, let's see. Yeah, exactly, I'm also waiting for this one. Just wanted to see if this candle just broke the low of the previous candle. Just wanted to see volume there actually. Okay, when I open trade, price move 15-20 pips only. Drawdown when I don't open trade, price move 50-100 pips. Okay, so let me just focus on this one. Just wanted to see this ask and bid price to break the low of the previous candle low for the continuation. Where is the volume? You know what? Should create a weak break the low and then continuously pushing to the downside. This should be behave like that. Why just like reacting in this way? Casper, need your help for the MT5 account number one. What should I put to minion market MT5 account number? What? Just like watch some tutorial on YouTube, buddy. You will just get your issue sorted out. So just waiting. I'm just waiting. Look at this one. Damn, 30-minute H1 just closed. It just closed below the previous. If we just break below this area, we have a wick fill on the left hand side on H1. On M30 we have this range. On M15, if it just break below this area, it could be impulse entry, and we just enter into London Open expecting volume here, but the way it just like moving, just like not showing some kind of good volume in it. Why not sell stop? Actually, I just like would like to go with like manual execution, because most of the time whenever you just try to put like sell stop or buy stop, there's a probability you can get some kind of slippage there. Okay, so this 50-minute candle just like it retraced almost like completely. Damn, it's just like not good one, which I just actually just do not wanted to see something like that one, but still we'll see if it's just respecting the previous candle board like this wick. Very tricky one. It's just like a very tricky one. So just need to see that what are the probability. You know what? There's one more thing I can do with this kind of structure. If this current candle broke the high of the previous candle, like if this current candle break the high of this previous high, then there is no business of this candle to break its low. So in this scenario, if it break above the high of the previous candle, and after that if it just like reject it and break its own low, so then I will just not going to wait for the candle to break the low of the previous candle. So I'm just going to be execute here, because if the candle just break above the high of the previous candle, then there is no business of current candle to break its own low. If it just break its own low, there's a probability it could continuously pushing to down. So look at this one, it just break above the high now. It just break above the high now. So now it could be continuously pushing to the upside. But it is in the same time, if this current candle now break its on low, there's a very high probability it could continuously pushing to the downside. See this one. So we just like in this situation we just wait for the candle to create a wick and break the low for the execution, but it just didn't give us the confirmation, so we just never executed. So what happened with that one? With the knowledge we like secure our money here. So let's see. I'm 30, I'm 15. Yeah, the same thing which I just like telling you, like if it just break above the high, then it should be continuously pushing upside. But if it just break above the high, and after some time if it just break, it's just going to be break its own low, this gonna be a very beautiful sell, I would say. Stop loss will be above this current candle high, because if it just break above the high, that there is no business of this candle to break its own low. But if it just break its own low and we execute it, then there's no business of this current candle to break its own high. So it will be worked like vice versa in the same way. Okay, maybe retest the zone and then start to goes down. We'll see. Exactly, we'll see. See, this one is just like coming back into the range right now. Look at this one. Look at this one. Wow. Look at this one. So, but you know what? Again, it's kind of tricky one. It's kind of tricky one. For buys, I will recommend just wait for the candle to close. Don't go as an impulse entry. If you just wanted to take a buy, wait for at least a candle to close in your direction. Don't go for the impulse entry. Very tricky. It's gonna be very tricky, like respecting the previous daily candle body actually. H4 just rejecting. Look at this one, H1. Wow, it just retraced almost 50% of the previous candle. It could be a fake out. It could be a fake out. Let's see. I think so. Waiting for the 50-minute candle to close can give us the some kind of confirmation. Wow, if I think so. Just if it just like closed within the range. So our first scenario, which we were just having with us, like a candle, if it just closed back into the range, there's a probability it could continuously pushing to the upside. I think so. Something that gonna happen. Look at this one. Even it's just like breaking above the previous M30 high. Still, wait for the candle to close. At least wait for the 15-minute candle to close, so you can give your trade a chance. Look at this one. Damn, very tricky one. Very tricky one. I think since 1 hour close, this retracement is possible. We'll see. I'll see like how this 50-minute candle just going to be closed. So then we'll take some decision. Because look at the volume. It's just like this 50-minute candle just clearly showing volume in its. 50-minute candle just like move 40 pips. It's just like showing volume in it. If it just like close within the range, so it could be a fake out. It should not be react like this. Like this. Then look at this one. The previous H1 candle is just like almost 78 pips, and current retracement is just like more than 40 pips, just like retrace almost like more than 50% of the previous candle. So I'm 30 like breaking above the previous candle high. And if you just look at 15 minute just coming back into the range, but still there's just like 6 minutes left for the 50-minute candle to close, so it could be a very tricky one. So just need to wait for at least a candle in over traction. It's just like very important one. So YouTube, there's just like more than 100 people just watching the YouTube. It's just like 130 people here, 125 something like that, and I'm still having like a 21 likes. Wow, very nice. Thank you so much to giving me tribute without liking my stream. Getting like free education. Okay, 30 likes, just 30. There is 140% watching live stream, and I'm just having like 38. Okay, it's just like become like 38 now. Okay, need some more love. 40. Can I grab like at least like 60 70 likes? Like at least a 50% public can hit the like button. Okay, I managed to close break even my trade. Oh, Mik- Mikhail. Am I pronouncing it right? Mikhail, why you just like execute? Where you just like execute? Sir, if candle close in range, then we take buy or not. We'll see how this candle just going to be closed. You know what? If this candle just closed, if it just closed nearby the support, then it makes sense. 30-minute also breaking above the previous 30-minute high. Look at this one. Wow, could be very tricky one. At least like I just need at least a 50-minute candle to close actually. Doesn't matter if it's just closing somewhere here, doesn't matter if it's just close above the resistance area. I will just going to take a buy. Then I will consider this one as a fake out. What is your YouTube channel name? It's Forecast. Okay, let's see. Seems Raja bro do not focus on fake out now. Yeah, because it just happened very rarely, so we just never focus on that one. ब्रो वो इसका कुछ करो, इंक्रीज करो प्लीज़ यार. आई डोंट नो कि इसका क्या इशू है, क्योंकि जूम में वॉइस बिल्कुल ठीक है, यूट्यूब पे भी ठीक होनी चाहिए. बिकॉज व्हेन आई जस्ट लाइक लुक एट माय रिकॉर्डेड लाइव स्ट्रीम्स, it's just like clearly giving me the clean voice there. So you just need to use a headphone, bro. But only few people are like getting like a lower volume there. You just need to use like a headphone there. Okay, sir, how much do you earn in a month? 10%, 20%, depending on the condition of the market. Okay, so 50 minutes is going to be closed in 2 minutes. This 50 minute just going to be closed in 2 minutes. Let's see where this 50-minute candle just going to be closed. If it just closed in a bullish form, in a strong bullish form, so we'll see. Let's just see. H1 respecting the previous current support area, respecting that one. This 50-minute candle closure will give us some kind of confirmation. 15-minute. Okay, look at this one. There's just like 1 minute left almost for the closure of this candle. M15 still open. M30, M15. Yeah, just 1 minute left for the candle to close. This is something like above the previous 30-minute high, and it's like standing right on the 30-minute body. Just wanted to see how this 50-minute candle just going to be close. Few seconds, just 20 seconds left for the candle to close. Just 20 seconds. 54 likes. Okay, still waiting for more likes actually. So 50 minutes just about to close, and 50 minutes just closed now. Okay, it just closed back into the range. If this candle just create a wick and break its opening price, I could give my trade a chance there. But in this situation it could be risky one, so I'm just gonna place my stop loss below the current candle wick. If I just got some wick, so I will just place my stop loss there. Okay, just at least give me some little wick here, and then continuously pushing to the upside to fill this range. It's just like showing some kind of volatility. Look at this one. So now we're just having like a new support here. Just need to remove that one. The new support just now just coming down, creating a wick. This is the new support we just got now. If I just wanted to give my trade a chance, it just created a wick. If it just break its own opening price, stop loss will be like 16 pips. Just cannot risk more than that. Could be the risky one. Where the hell is volume? It's just like when we just like make a plan for the execution, it stopped. It just stopped. So just waiting. Next candle make bottom wick and break its open price, and can wick will be the target? No. If it just like create a bottom wick and break its own opening, actually its own high, I will try to take this one, but it could be risky, so stop loss will be below the current candle. It could be risky. 50-minute is just like having lower confirmation than the 30-minute time frame. But the way it just showing volume, okay, just breaking above its own high. Is it? Is it? Okay, I'm just taking a buy here, placing stop loss below somewhere here, just like a 20 pips. I just want this candle to fill this range at least. Let's see now. So it could be a risky one, so need to understand when I just need to manage the risk. 0.08. So now as it just went in my favor 7 to 8 pips, if it just come back to my entry, I'm just gonna close 50% position there. But I think so it could be continuously pushing upside. Come on. Just fill the range. I'm just considering it as a fake out. 10 pips in my favor. 10 pips. I just wanted it to continuously pushing to the upside. Now there is no business of this 50-minute candle to come back and break its own low. If it come back and break its own low, it could be continuously pushing to downside, like it just created a wick, break its own high, break the previous candle high. All I just wanted to see, this candle should be continuously pushing upside. This is something I'm just looking for. You know what? I'm just not gonna close 50% position. I will just hold on to with this trade with a complete SL. Like it's just like a 15 16 pip stop loss I'm just having with me. So just wanted this candle to fill this range actually. Doesn't matter if you just like hit my stop loss. Already like having like a 17 15 pip stop loss. So come on volume, just give me some push up here. Here we go. 5 minute also close with a strong bullish one. Let's see. So on a 10 to 15 pips, if you're just like taking like a risky one, if you just like grab like 15 pips, 10 pips, try to secure like 50% position there. Yeah, 10 pips here, you just like having 10 pips. So try to grab like close at least like 50% position. Okay, let me just do these things for you guys. 08. Damn, what the hell is wrong with my buttons? Okay, 13, 15, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I'm just closing my 50% position here. Just close my 50% position. Let me just see this one. You like having, okay, so what is my stop loss now? It's like it's now my trade just like become a free trade. It's just like a risk-free trade because I just closed 50% position. Now I'm just having some kind of confidence in myself, like I can hold on to my trade. There's just like nothing I would say on a stake now because I just closed like 50% position there. Like look at this one. It's just like continuous. If it's just like continuously pushing upside, that will be great. That will be great because now I can hold on to my trade with more pips, like 20 pips. Look at this one. What a beautiful trade actually. Wow, 20 pips. It's just like a very tricky one. So 20 pips, 24, 25. You guys should have to be close at least like 50%, 90% position here. So now as it just went in my favor 20 pips, I'm just like bringing my stop loss at break even. I just bringing my stop loss at break even. Now I just like even it's just like never went in my favor, I still will make something there. 25. So can I close some more position when it just like hit the resistance on the left hand side? Okay, 25, 60. Okay, 27 pips closed. One more position, 27, 28 pips. Wow, very nicely done. Very nicely done. So I just already secured 20 pips with the 0.15 lots. Now we'll leave it, might be with the volume it will continuously pushing to the upside. And if it just come back and hit my break even, I'm just not going to lose anything. What a beautiful trade, I would say. It is just like wait for the proper it could be like a very tricky one, as I just like telling you, it's just like a very tricky one. So 30 pips still going on. If you someone just in a position, you guys should have to be close at least some position there. 50%, 90%, whatever suits you. If you just wanted to build your confidence, look at this one. We just like tab over TP here. We just tab into our TP. See this one executed 60 pips close 50%, 27 pips close almost like 90%, bring our stop loss at break even. Now it's just like totally a free trade, I would say. Is it like a smooth one? Like we just wait for the 50-minute candle to close, a 50-minute candle just closed back into the range, then candle did not create a bottom wick, so we just didn't execute. Then it just created a wick and just waiting for the candle to break its own high. So as it just break its own high, I just executed by depending on opening of London, by depending on the structure we just having. H1 candle just retrace more than 50% of the previous candle. So making this combination, daily time frame just rejecting from the from the body of the previous daily candle. So H4 flipping. Wow. So you know what, I just like gonna remove this TP. It could be my free trade. We'll let it run with a break even. Already made money here. So there's just like 5 minutes left for the candle to close. If this candle just close above the resistance area, then it could be continuously pushing to the upside. Nothing can stop it then. But I would say just like a very beautiful trade. So in wow, grab 20 pips, Bob grab 20 pips, Zavin like win the trade, and on a YouTube get 20 pips, then out how to close some position in MT5. I just already like explained that one. Grab 22 pips, very nicely done. Without break previous candle you take buy, yes, because I just like continuously explaining why I'm just like taking buys there. 20 pips, Shabazz Dogger, very nicely done. On C trader don't know how to close partial, so had to close full. Just click on your trade and you will just get your partial there. So let me just see what market edge AI is just telling us for today. Market edge AI gold chart, just wanted to see this one. All right, so market edge AI just telling us the intraday 1 hour is slightly bullish, daily is just like bullish. So the sentiment is driven by dovish Fed policy expectation following weak US employment data, which increased the likelihood of rate cuts, supporting gold as a non-yielding safe haven. Additionally, geopolitical risks such as US tariff implementation and trade tension with China bolster gold demand. Modest USD strengthened and positive risk appetite can gains, but do not negate the overall bullish momentum. So it's just like clearly showing us we're just in a bullish momentum right now. That's really such a nice one. So there's just like how much time left? 3 minutes left for this 30-minute candle to close. I am in GPB JPY buys. Wow, let's just look at this one. GPV JPY buys. Wow, candle just break above this area, and you just took a buy here to fill this range. Very nicely done. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're breaking above the high now. Look at this one, we're just breaking above the high. If it just like close above the resistance area, it's gonna be big move. There's just like 3 minutes left now for the candle to close. Guys, there's just like more than 120 people sitting in on a YouTube free of course. I'm just providing you the education. These people who just like sitting in a Zoom, they just paid like $140 for a monthly subscription, and you guys sitting here totally free, grabbing money, making money, and don't even hit the like button. 40 pips, wow, just like a 40 pips just running on. 40 pips. If someone just in a trade, try to secure at least like 50% position there. Try to close at least 50% or 90% position at this place and leave the rest. Okay, YouTube just like make a lot of money here. What is this kind of thing? I'm just like getting. Okay, Osama Ahmed win. Ahmed Alam 34 pips. Wow, sir, here we can take buy is valid or not. For buys, wait for this candle to close above the resistance, then yeah, you can give your trade a chance. But look at this one, just like already moved a lot, 80 pips. See this one? So, and this is like a rejection on the left hand side. So you just need to ask yourself, like, by depending on the volume, you can give your trade a chance here, because in this situation, only volume can help you out. This is where we just execute it. It's just like having a structure there. Even with the normal volume, it could give us some chunks there as easily. But here, totally, we just need like a volume. So the candle just like closed little to like just like a little one above the previous resistance area. Let me just see H1. H1 just breaking above the high. Okay, totally makes sense. 45 pips. Wow. Runner is just running 45 pips. Very nice. Okay, M30 close we take by. I just already explained this one, buddy. Mashallah, you're doing well. Thank you so much. Rohan Shazad, 45 pips. What a great idea. Was continuously looking for the probabilities. Before that, we just had a plan. If the candle just create a wick and break the low, by depending on the volume, I will give my trade a chance to continuously pushing to the downside. Then I just saw that candle just failed the complete candle on the left hand side and break above the high. So now I just like if I just wanted to take a sell, then there is no business of this current candle to break the low of its own low, actually to break its own low. If it just break its own low, then again I'm just gonna give my trade a chance. Then I just like waited for the candle to react what I actually wanted to see, and then I just saw that candle just like close above the previous candle high, showing volume in it, also close back into the range. So there's a probability the next candle create a wick, break above the high. It could continuously pushing upside and fill this range on the left hand side. So I just executed, but I just didn't execute as this candle just continuously pushing upside. I just wait for the candle to create a wick, then it just come down, create a wick, and then as it just break its on high, then I just executed. And as I just executed, you see that we just never went into drawdown. So higher probability now it could continuously pushing upside and fill this range on the left hand side. So already secure my 90% position partially, and now it's like it's totally like a free trade. If it just like continuously pushing upside, that will be great. If it just never went upside and come back and hit my break even, then it just doesn't matter. I just already secure money here. So by this I can hold on to my trade. Like when market just went in my favor, look at this one, market went in my favor 15 pips, close 50% position. As I just close 50% position, it just give us the confirmation or give us the like a confidence to hold on to our trade. To build our confidence, it should be like a perfect idea. So for holding on a trade, I just close 50%. Now my trade become free, as my psychology was telling me that now your trade is just like free one now. So I can hold on to my trade because I'm just not going to lose anything. And as it just went in our favor like 27 28 pips, I just close 90% position and leave the runner. And it's a break even now, already secure money, already put money in my pocket. Now it's a free trade. If it's just like continuously pushing upside, that will be my bonus. And if it just come back and hit my stop loss, I'm just not gonna lose anything. See that how properly I just planned everything. Okay, Prince just like secured 30 pips. Very nicely done, Prince. Pawandeep just sent us the chart. Look at this one. Wow, what a beautiful buy. Same with us. Very nicely done. Very nicely done, buddy. Okay. So if the current M30 candle close above the resistance is bias valid, you just need to wait for some kind of structure at least to be formed, like it just already moved a lot. So if you just create a weak break the high, it should be if there's just like a volume, it should be continuously pushing upside. You know what, this should be somehow react like that way. Okay, so Pawandeep, grab 20 pips close 90% and grab 40 pips close full. Very nicely done. Very nicely done, Pawandeep. Congratulations, buddy. Nice trade, Cash. Thank you so much. Just like come with the education. The education I just got from Raja, bro. This is something I just learned from him. Okay, I'm from Pakistan and Dominion market user. Can I withdraw from Dominion market to Skrill? I think so. You're just having the options there like Skrill or anything else. Like, you know what? If you just where what the method you use for deposit the money, you just can withdraw with the same method. You cannot like do something like that, like you just like deposits money from your bank account and you're just going to be withdraw from crypto. It's just not going to happen, and no broker actually provide that option because there's just like a slightly difference in the price of USDT and USD. So whatever process you use for the deposit, you just need to take a withdrawal with the same process. Casa brother from another mother, please keep doing live stream until you die. Actually, this is the same plan I'm having with me. I will never gonna stop. Nothing can stop me. Believe me, nothing can stop me. Expect Allah that, and I just have like this. This is my goal actually. I'm just not gonna stop until I just like die. I just like this thing what I'm just doing right now. I just love this thing. I'm just like very passionate about this force. So yeah, I'm just not gonna stop anywhere. If current candle M15 close small body, then next candle break previous, then high we take buys. Well, yeah, that will be totally make sense for the impulse entry. So runner is just like running right now 46, 47 pips. Very nice trade actually it was. Thanks for giving so much education. Welcome, buddy. Welcome. Kesser is the best. Thank you so much, Prince. When did trading start to click for you? It's just been like I'm like it's just been like more than 4 years. I would say I'm just like doing trading actually. But my first 9 month was very struggleful. I would say I just did a lot of struggle to like get out from break even stage, like get out from the drawdowns. So it just take a little time to me because at that time there was just like there everyone just like selling the courses, everyone just like providing education, but there was just like no quality I'm just getting from somewhere. Then someone just tell me about Raja Bro. Like when I just start my journey right after 6 months, someone just tell me about Raja Bro and I just start watching his live stream and he was just doing everything live in front of everyone. It's just like not posting some like random pictures. He was just not posting some random videos. Everything was happening there. It was just like totally happening live in front of my eyes. So I just like use my common sense and start sticking with him. And then I just never jump from one strategy to another strategy. Just stick with his strategy like Smart Raja concept because I just knew that if he's just making the money, why I can't make money just like only like copying with like only copying him. I can also do the same thing. So I just start getting the same result once I just start copying him. So yeah, so just need to believe the process. Even you if you're just starting any business, it's just not going to be stand at their own feet within 6 months or within a year. It will take them some time. So right now where Raja Bro is standing in a position, he just like gave his 9 years to this industry, and I'm just like here from more than 4 years. So yeah, just need to believe the process. But now you know what, you guys don't need to spend like 6 months or 9 months to become more profitable because now you guys can get easily can understand they're just like now you are having like quality above the quantities, so it will be more than enough for 2 to 3 months for you guys to become profitable because the things are just get filtered now. Okay, east or west, Kesar is the best. Itmina. Thank you so much, buddy. Okay, I started making profit after 3 months joining to MFU. Very, very, very nicely done. Yeah, this is something I was just telling like there's a process, but if I just like spend 9 months, there will be like maximum if you just spend like 2 to 3 months with a proper education, with a proper structure, higher probability will start making money. 2 years is now, I believe the process only if you put in the work. Yeah, and one more thing, even you are spending like 2 years or 3 years, your direction should be right. If you are just like continuously doing something and continuously saying to yourself that I will one day I will just like achieve this one, but your direction is just like not in a right way, so it's just not gonna happen. It should be very important, your direction should be good. When the current M15 will close the small, would you think it's a trend, trend continuation candle? So yeah, if it just like close in a bearish one, the next kind of create a big break above the high, it could be continuously pushing upside. Very nice entry, Kaz. Thank you so much, buddy. Okay, okay. Please teach us that pips showing top right side. It's a built-in function of magic keys. Yeah, it's a magic keys built-in function. If you just like install magic keys with your system, you will start watching this pips counter on the right side. I take buy on 30-minute break. Wahab. Wow. Should be volume there to continuously pushing upside. Any thought about writing book on profitable trader will do? We'll think about it, but not now. Before I was stuck in overtrade, and then I changed one session, one trade per day, load size, perfect idea, perfect plan. The hardest thing I have had to learn is to not force something to happen. Yeah, get paid to wait, definitely worth the investment in MFU. Exactly, buddy, exactly. You just writing the right words. Raja course, the best course I've been through. Three mentors, and Raja is the best. He explained everything so simple. Yeah, it's just like very simple. You know what? We just never use any kind of indicators there. And the reason behind that, we believe that if indicators can make money, then why there's just like 95% ratio in this forest industry who are just like get failed in this industry. So it's just like a distraction. The indicator is just like a distraction for anyone. So if we can read the candle, if we can read the price action, there's just like a higher probability we can make money. And all we just need to do, just need to have proper grip on our risk management. That's all actually we just need to do. Okay. Sir, what is your A plus setup trade? There is nothing like A plus setup, buddy. Just looking for the good probabilities. That's it. Like if you just wanted to execute on something, wait for the candle to create some kind of structure. There should be volume, there should be clean range on the left hand side, there should be tradable range with the confirmation candle. Here you go. When these all things align with each other, higher probability you will just going to be make some money there. And if you just never worked out, have a proper grip on risk management and manage the risk. Do not try to predict the market, just like take action what you just like getting there. Okay, would you sell if the current M15 candle forms a resistance? No, definitely no. You just need to understand this is bounce 1, this is a bounce 2, this is a bounce 3. Alright, so there, what is the probability? This candle will go for the bounce 4, less probability. So might be it will retrace, or might be just like doing some kind of consolidation in this area. Then with the opening of NY or NYSC, if you just give some kind of breakout structure to the upside, or if you just give some breakout structure to the downside, that makes sense. But there's just like no sales going to be happen, less probability. It's like a very educational one. Understand this thing: bounce 1, bounce 2, bounce 3. If market just bounce 2 3 times, what is the probability? Like fourth time again it will continuously pushing downside, less probability. Okay, are you from Pakistan? Yeah. Trade holding power थोड़ी weak है. Also using small lot size. Any suggestion? Close partial. Close at least like 50% position if you just wanted to hold on to your trade and try to build your confidence. Sir, I have a $5,000 funded account and I am a bit confused about what lot size I should be using. Then you should not do trading. First try to get education, then go for anything. You know what should I say about it? Bro, Anubhav, please do get some kind of proper education, then like step into the forex industry. It's just like a basic thing. You just need to calculate the lot size. Sometime previous candle is that big that you don't understand where to put your SL if next candle break high of previous and I have to enter trade, what to do in this situation. So just need to understand where stop loss actually making sense, like should it be below the current candle low, all right, so or should be below the previous candle low if you're just getting like a bigger stop loss but the structure is just like in a very, I would say, precious condition, and you just want it to be a part of that trade, and you're just getting like a bigger stop loss, just lower the lot size, just lower the lot size and be a part of your plan actually. Okay, 50 minutes just closed here, 30 minute still open. Yeah, let's see if the candle just break above the high, it could be continuously pushing upside as an impulse entry, and if it just come down it will hit my break even. I'm just not gonna lose anything, it's just like extra money for me. If it's just continuously pushing upside, that will be bonus. The way h4 just like flipped, hopefully it could continuously pushing upside. This is what I'm expecting with my runner actually. Already took a trade, already made money, already managed the risk, so it's just like a free trade. How do you decide when to take partial cash? By depending on the condition I'm just facing there. You know what, suppose that I'm just executing somewhere here and this is some wick I can see on the left hand side. Suppose that it's just like a strong rejection and it's just like making me scared that might be just rejecting, it might be just get reject from this area, and then it will like continuously pushing to downside. So as I will just reach nearby this rejection and it's just like giving me some kind of fear, I will try to close at least 50% position or at least like 90% position. So now if it just rejected from this area, I am just not gonna lose anything, or if it just like break this area and continuously pushing upside, that will be my bonus. So risk management is just like a very beautiful thing, and we just have to be like have a proper grip on it. Okay, and 15 close back into the range. Can we take sell? I just already explained this one. You get a like from me, thank you so much, Sheldon buddy. M15 break previous high, we take buy or not. Yeah, that makes sense, but if it just break above the high, yes. I just came by where did you took your trade and logic behind it. You just need to watch the stream, the recorded stream after that, when we're just going to be close this one. What if a new support form in the range and close above to continue? If a new support like form in the range, then you're just having a resistance, then wait for the candle. If you just wanted to break, if you just wanted to take a buy, you just need to wait for the candle to break and close above the resistance area for the buys. That only makes sense. Wow, look at this one, looks like it's just going to be take my break even. Look at the way just like pushing to the downside, but it's like a free one. We just have already secured our money. All right, all I just wanted to see this one to hit my break even, then we're just going to be close the stream. Okay, what if a new support form in the range? Okay, I just already answered this one. Wow, I learned that if doesn't matter from which mentor you learned, you will always have your own research and mindset when you are in a trade. You and Fizan are a student of Raja, but trade differently. You know what? SRC actually gives you the tools how to trade actually, when you just need to wait for the structure to be formed, and then totally is your perspective how you can use those tools. But the basics, the the backbone is just like come from Smart Raja concept. This is what I'm just doing. It's just not like mine thing, I would say, and I just need to accept this one. I have to accept this one. I just have to be give credit to Raja bro, because this totally comes from him, by watching his videos, by taking classes from him. I was same as it is how you guys like right now, sitting on a YouTube and writing message there. I was just like Same one of you. Even I just remember, if someone just never knew about this story, once when the first time I just sit down on the chart with Raja bro on YouTube, I was just like continuously watching him. He was just like discussing about the chart, discussing about the pattern, and I just never knew anything about that one. And then I just write down there like, hey bro, you just continuously talking from 1 hour, just tell us, should we take a buy or should we take a sell? And he just laugh, he just like laugh at me. So it just happened like 4 years before, and here I am today in front of you, in front of you guys. I just do it, that providing education is just like not a part of my game, but it's just like a good business as well. So why not? So just like continuously grinding, continuously watching him, continuously learning from him, attempting his two boot camps as well in Pakistan, and just like, yeah, here you go. All right. What if I use, okay, I learned that, okay, sir, you have taken buy trade. If you go for a buy, the entire market structure will change, because when your trade hits the market, it has a huge impact. Your trade hits the market, I'm just like a nothing for them, just like a tiny piece for the market. Why are you not trading in funded accounts? It's, you know what? I'm just waiting for some kind of clean markets, like waiting for the August to be closed. Or see this one, daily time frame. This is daily. We're just consolidating, having no volume almost from 2 months or 3 months. So it's just been like with me. It's just not going anywhere. So why to force myself? Just like playing with the small accounts, spending time, making some money here and there. When the time will come, I will go with big lot sizes. Why not? Is there any boot camp in Canada this year? I really don't know anything about it. You just need to ask Chris. Might be he will just have some answer about it. Okay. Okay, looks like we're just going to be hit over break even. So see this one, how I'm just holding on to my trade, because it's just like a free trade, totally free trade. So I can see how market is reacting here. I can see what just going on. I can like read the structure right now. So if you just like hit my break even, so next time what I will do, if I just like create the same structure as it is what I'm just like facing right now, so I'm just gonna close complete position. I'm just not gonna hold on to my complete like a partial there. So this is how I can learn the things actually. Okay, so when you range seminar in India, I'm not even like arranging a seminar in Pakistan where I'm just living right now. You are talking about India, but we'll see. Who knows? Like life, like take me from one place to some different place in 4 years. So who knows that what will be happen in the next 2 years? We'll see. I always give myself like a space. Like space means like I just give myself a time, like what I'm just doing right now in 4 years. So I just asking to myself, what will happen if I just continuously doing the same thing for the next 2 years? What will be the results? So this is how I'm just like driving my life. Kessler, when you at school, are you good at math or something? Tell us about your childhood, please. You know what, I was just like totally a, a boy which always thinking about to play games. I was not interested in education. But you know what? My uh, I just remember that one. There was just two friend of mine, like in my childhood, who just like studying with me in my like I would say like in the seventh or eighth class. I remember that one. So they were just like a monitor of the class, and they always just like getting good numbers. And I just never focusing on the study. To be honest, I just like look at the like a form, like a face. I just like read a phrase and then just write down phrase in my own language, in my own words. So they were just making laugh at me. They're just telling me it's just not gonna work out at the end exams, the final exam is just not gonna work out. You just don't need to do this thing. So I was just saying them, let's see, we'll see when the final exams will come. Then we will see what will gonna happen there. So you know what happened at the final exams? I remember 3 to 4 times our school were just getting like our exams, like it's just like a practice exams, I would say. But at the final, that will be decided how you are just like in your complete study. So in a final exam for the complete year, they were just taking more numbers than me, and I was just like enjoying my life. But at the final exams, I just got A plus grade there, and they just got like simple A grade, and I just don't know how they just like absorb that thing in their in their self, and I was still laughing that time, and they just like I just can't explain that thing, but it was like very enjoyable. So their parents even just I would say claiming them or blaming them. Look at Kessler, he just like took more numbers than you. So I remember those words. I still irritate them with my child. Whenever just like meet them, we just discuss about the same things and laugh at the same thing, and it just happened many times. In next 2 years, one thing is sure, Sim will buy a Lambo. Yeah, definitely. We'll see. You mentioned before you were doing business before forex industry. Which industry it was? I was just like have done like 6 to 7 businesses in my life. It belongs to I've just like started a business of tiles. The floor tiles. I was just like did an internship there. Then I just did a business of aluminium, like raw material. I also run that business, and then I just like do the business of. I just did a business of used car as an investor. I was just buying a used car, repair it and then sell it on a higher price. Then I did a walkthrough gate businesses, like a security implants they were just having in it. And yeah, this just these kind of things I've just done in my life. And at the end I just and also I just did, did like I remember 6 month. Yeah, for the 6 month I also did shares market of Pakistan. I also was involved in share markets of Pakistan, but I just didn't have any kind of knowledge about that one. So I just put just like 1.5 million rupees. It's just not talking about dollars. I'm just talking about rupees. I just spend like 1.5 million rupees in it for 6 months and just got like 35% profit from them. Then I just flipped towards forex, and now it's just totally with me from 4 years. M15 close above the level, then we take buy. Yeah, that makes sense. If this candle is just going to be closed in 2 minutes, if this candle just close above the resistance area, the next candle create a weak break above this high, makes sense for the continuation pushing upside. This makes sense. So the candle just going to be closed in the next 1 minute. So I'm just gonna wait for 1 minute to see how this candle just going to be closed. and then we'll close the stream and we'll see you guys on Thursday actually. Raja bro will do the stream tomorrow. Definitely he will do that one. He just like also mentioned that in his story. So tomorrow Raja bro will do the stream and I will just do the stream day after tomorrow. Okay, where is my SL? If the candle just close above the resistance area, SL should be within the range. Like this 30 minutes just going to be closed as an impulse entry. If the candle create a weak break above the high, SL will be below the current candle within the range. You do the stream for last 7 days. Oh, I don't even feel that one. So it's just like close in the range. Just need to wait for the candle to close above the resistance or break above this wick at least. 30 minutes just like close in this shape, but look at this one. This candle just retrace more than 50% of the previous candle. So I would say that wait for the 50-minute candle or 30-minute candle at least to closed above the resistance. H1, it's just like damn. Now there's a higher probability will take out my break even because the H1 just also close within the range. It's just start doing consolidation now. This is now no trade zone. All right, this is now no trade zone. Okay, all right everyone, so I'm just heading off. We'll see you guys day after tomorrow on Thursday. It will be like 2:30 a.m. Eastern. Live stream will be 2:30 a.m. Eastern. Till that, be safe, be careful, don't try to force yourself, wait for the structure to be formed. There's a higher probability we will do some kind of consolidation now. If you just want to take a buy, wait for the candle to break or close above this resistance area, so that makes sense. So till that, be safe, be careful, stay tuned, see you guys, take care, bye bye.